What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Kristopher here. So it's like a deluge out there. It's raining all day. It's gonna rain all week. It's a good thing. Alright, so this is very fragrant. Very big stem here. I think it's called coriander, I think. It's very fragrant. There are seed pods, they're not hardened, but yeah, little flowers there. So coriander. Celery is not in the best condition, but it's young, so it has time to grow. I also have 2-year celery in the garden. Still going strong. That celery is very green, but I got quite a stalks. I haven't washed everything. Okay, about 6-7 collard greens, which will give one to pumpkin, to the dog. Got some mint, oregano, lemongrass, and lemon balm. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wash everything and go from there. Trick is I'm gonna blend some things and drink it. Should be good to try. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Georgia collard greens. It is cold tolerant and heat tolerant, so it's good for my Florida weather, I guess. I have about 7 or 8 of these, probably 7 or 8 collard greens plants. Some are 5 feet high or something like that, and some are 4 feet high, so forth. I did stake them all with bamboo stakes and tied them with a zip tie and a cloth, or you could say. So this is big. So what I'm gonna do is give one a pumpkin. The dog over there, hey pumpkin, she loves it. Ooh, pumpkin. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So usually what I do with this, there's 2 methods. I could chop the stem off or leave the stem in the way you prefer, and chop it up into slices or something like that, and bake it with olive oil and then salt and pepper. But I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is feed one to pumpkin, and then I'm going to blender it up and drink it, and then maybe eat what's left of the blender, what I strain, so I get the nutrients that way. They do say when you have lots of this and celery, you should have iodine, so I take a multivitamin. It has 150 micrograms, so akin to iodine, but usually you would have seaweed or something like this before this, because it causes goiters or something. Alright guys, I'm rambling. Should be good to try. Pumpkin over here. Come here, pumpkin. Okay guys, so earlier when the sun was up, sun's down, I had 3 scoops of wheatgrass, 3 scoops of beetroot juice powder, 3 teaspoons of ginger, 1 scoop of chaga mushroom, 5 scoops of turmeric powder, and then coming over here, this is lemongrass on a little stick. And I feed it to Cammy. It's safe for cats, but she loves it. It's good for gingivitis, who knows? Come on, Cammy. Take some crunches. I'll step back. She actually hasn't had it in a while. They say it's good and healthy for him. For a treat. Don't spill the balls there. Don't eat it, Cammy. Don't eat it, Cammy. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, collard green. Alright, new cutting board I got for my birthday. Isn't that nice? That's pretty nice. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is take all the herbs, mostly not the stems, put them in this bowl, and then I'll blend them up with olive oil, honey, and put garlic with it. Should be interesting. I tried it once the other night. I didn't use chives though in here, so might taste a little off, but extra virgin olive oil and blender makes it twist up because it's slow pressed, I've heard. So the coriander might be cilantro. I've had another plant like this where it just fell over and died, which means that all the seeds went on the ground. Uh-oh. That's alright. Alright guys, so this is a coriander or cilantro, one or the other. Very big. Alright guys, so I got mint, oregano, lemon balm, and... I think that's it. We'll see. Hey look, we got a fly in here. Congratulations, Kris. Alright guys. The leaves falling off. Alright, so this is lemon balm. It's a mint family. So what you could do is take the leaves off. You don't have to if you don't want to. And just stick it deep in the ground and it will grow. Just like that. And then with the mint, you put that in water and it'll grow roots. Alright guys, just a thought. Alright guys, all the herbs have been in. Herbs, whatever you want to call it. Lemon balm, mint, oregano, and coriander or cilantro. Seeds are in there, but they're not hard. I put some honey, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and a little bit of water so everything can get spinning. Alright guys, keep you updated. Should be good to try. Alright guys, we're in my closet. Got all my teas, my supplements, or powders, and dehydrated and stuff like that. What I wanted to focus on was, so onions, I got 4 of them. Not organic, but is what it is. Some tomatoes from the garden. So some sweet potatoes, a whole bag of garlic, which I'm getting 3 out. Those are organic onions, extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, which I should have some after all this stuff, but I'll let it slide. I took the other closet out. This was broken, but the other side was good, so I just took them out. So I plan to paint the walls of my room, so it should be good. Got some 10 pounds of honey, Himalayan salt, just a variety of stuff. Green tea, herbs, should be good to try. Alright guys, mess all cleaned up, vacuumed. I will have to vacuum again, but that's just for now. Alright, so 3 bulbs of garlic, about 10 cloves or so. Different variety of sizes, olive oil in there. Now this is a good mixture to make, like, freeze it or keep in your fridge, I've heard. But I don't know if it'll stay. I don't know the science behind. Because if you chop garlic and put it in the refrigerator, it will buoyancy, I think it's called. I'm not sure. But that'll kill you, make you very sick. But there's a way to preserve it. I don't know if the olive oil helps that. Alright guys, so I'm going to blend this up. The herbs blended well. Alright guys, should be good to try. Alright guys, so last time I tried this, I didn't put as much water. Probably about the same amount of olive oil. I didn't use cilantro or coriander, I used parsley. So there was a lot more coriander or cilantro, whatever it's called, growing. Okay, so I got that. So another thing I put in here last time was chives. So I dehydrated this a while ago. Not a while ago, but... Okay, so that's dehydrated chives. I'm going to put pepper and salt, which I haven't tried. I'm going to add the garlic, and I'll show you from there. Should be good to try. Alright guys, just to document, if I didn't say, this is the abomination. I put some salt, Himalayan salt, black pepper, some dehydrated chives, olive oil with garlic, mint, lemon balm, oregano, and cilantro. Alright, now the thing is to mix it. Now I won't be like chewing this, I'll be putting it on my tongue and swallowing it because the garlic, you know, and everything in there is just too much. It's very strong, I'll just put it that way. So I never tried it like this, but like I said, it's an abomination. So I just googled what abomination means. It means disgusting and hatred, which I don't like those words, but I'll just call it that. It's all mixed, guys. I shouldn't have put that cup, well, it wasn't a cup, but a little bit of water. But I'm gonna have a few spoons, let it taste. I'll let you know in a little bit from now. See how it tastes. Should be good to try, like I always say. Alright guys, so I got some eggshells on the pot of water. Gonna have some calcium or something like that. Alright, so just a thought. I've eaten thousands of cloves and probably thousands of onions in about 4.5 to 5 years. So this doesn't taste bad as the last one. Last one was a little spicy. But this one seems a bit mild. Alright guys, salt it on some water. Little spoons. Should be good to try. Alright guys, here's the eggshells. Poked holes in them so they sink in the boiling water. Gonna bake them in the oven for 210 degrees Fahrenheit for about, I'm gonna say 15-20 minutes. They say less, but why take a chance? Should be good to try. Alright ladies and gentlemen, I'm all done with this. Just saying that it took me about 2 hours to eat this. Maybe an hour and 45 minutes, 50 minutes or something like that. So I didn't eat it right away. I mean, I ate it. I sat here and walked around and did other things, but yeah. So it was quite interesting. I'd probably have this once a week, I'm guessing. The second time having this. Just a little bit left, but I had most of it. I mean, just think, it was all the way up here. Oh wow, that's good, Kris. Alright guys, that's it. Moving on to better things, should be good to try. Alright ladies and gentlemen, I took a shower, got dressed. The power flickered, so I had to attend to the fish and make sure the circulation pumps and the filters are running properly. So, got a little wet, but all better now. Alright, so this is 2 eggshells, about double the amount of calcium per day. But should be some good minerals in there. I just used a flat-headed spoon and crunched it the best I could. You could put it in a coffee grinder, which I don't have, or a blender, but it would get stuck in the bearings. But I've done this in the past. Usually I chase it with milk. I'm just going to chase it with water, and should be good to try. Alright guys, what I did was, instead of just swigging it down, it seemed difficult without the milk, so what I did is I drained the water out of the cup, which I should have never put the water in. I put on a spoon and swigged it all down at once. Works pretty well. Good calcium, minerals, should be good. So I boiled it for about 20 minutes. Then I put it in the oven for about 45 minutes, which that's a little bit overkill, but better safe than sorry. Alright ladies and gentlemen, 8 collard greens. I didn't count the celery, but there's quite a little bit. And lemongrass. So what I've been doing with the lemongrass is putting it in jars, but I'm going to do the collards and the celery and see how much I can get in this pot. I filled up about 32 plus a little more of that cup. I filled it a little more again. Blender's over there. Alright, so let's start somewhere. I'll do lemongrass last, but collards or celery, we'll do one. We gotta do one. So I'll strain the solids and probably eat them, I'm hoping. Then the lemongrass, you can actually strain it and make tea out of that if you want, or I could just put in the compost, but should be good to try. So I decided to do the collards first. Next time I fill it, the water, I'm not going to fill it up as high. There's 3 collards in there. Should be good. Alright guys, I put 5 collards in there. Gonna blend it up. Should be good to try. What's up guys? I did the celery and the collards. I did 2 batches of the celery, 2 batches of the collards. They're together in a big pot I showed you. So now we're just doing the lemongrass. I have 4 mason jars I'm going to fill up. So this is very concentrated, raw, and I'll just strain the shreds of it, and it's very spicy, I guess, you know, but very healthy for you. But yeah, alright guys, should be good to try. Alright guys, here's the collard green and celery juice. I didn't keep the strain just because it's late at night. I'm getting tired. But I think I burned out the blender. Yeah, that's not good. We'll have to get another one or something like that. But I did the lemongrass. I got 2 batches done and then 1 half batch. So I filled it up about 45% of the large jars. So that should be nice. Alright guys, this is a big pot, should be good to try.